All of una when they Nigeria when not great travel. I'm not talking about those who never get visa. Those also get opportunity to japa and they are still here in Nigeria. They live for to me say mo hotel and say on the craze. It's not mixed word. They say you are if you have access to take off from Nigeria and you are still in the country, you are a madman and actively mad. Let me show you this.
See, Teju, the apple tree will not grow in Lagos.
That's true.
Because it was never intended for the soils of Lagos.
So it does not support.
But plant coconut, it will thrive. I was born to live here.
Yes.
And so are you. But people go where they will survive.
Yes.
And that was all you did. But if you had come to me today to say to me, Ẹ̀gbọ́n mò ń lọ o, I will probably not have said to you what I said at that time.
Okay.
Not because I will still believe that you were better off abroad. No. I still believe you are better off in Nigeria.
Of course.
But as you have heard me say, the first person who used that word escape was Seun Anikulapo. He said, no, people are not migrating, they are escaping. The reality is that the Nigerian abroad is escaping, is not migrating. That you decided to leave at the time you did is a reflection of the wisdom you found in understanding the environment in which you have found yourself. Yes. It is not that anything is intricately wrong with seeking greener pastures in other climes. No. But I am telling you that in all of my travels, and I've been to a few countries around the world, and I have never come across a single Nigerian who has told me that they are happy to be outside of Nigeria, but they have left because Nigeria has constrained them and rendered it very difficult for them to actualize themselves or to fulfill their potential. So it is the constraints of Nigeria that has led a lot of people to leave Nigeria. So the wisdom of your decision is unquestionable. Yeah. But I am not sure that a day passes without you looking back at Nigeria. I'm not sure you can ever be happy if you had to cut yourself off completely from the mad country that you left behind. Okay. But when you speak with me and I tell you, the wise ones have left, it is the truth. The objective reality is that there is nothing about Nigeria to suggest that those of us who have stayed behind are sane. You actually have to be insane to have a choice about leaving Nigeria and then elect not to go.
So are they crazy?
You actually have to be functionally insane to remain in Nigeria. In fact, it is my thesis and argument that if you truly want to know the insane Nigerian, look to the ones who have a choice
to live
as to where they will live and who can afford to live abroad but elect to stay behind in Nigeria. Anyone you know who can afford to live abroad and has refused to go and has stayed behind is a madman. The person has to be insane. Yes, now, the person has to be insane. How can you exercise a choice to remain in a place that is as functionally crazy as our country has become? Everything that should not happen, every abnormality has been normalized in our space. Everything that shouldn't happen is happening in this place. Everything. And yet, we all carry on as if it is completely normal.
As if it's okay. Okay, so the left to me did not use the complete words. People who can leave Nigeria and they did not go. They are not totally mad. Some of them are mad, while some of them are benefiting from the madness of Nigeria. People like me, I can leave this country. I have every resources to relocate from Nigeria today. If I enter Yankee today, I know still go work. I will still do my house, they hustle from my house, and I'll still be big boy. But the only reason I've not left is that the madness in Nigeria, they favor me. I don't lie on that. I don't want Nigeria like this. But Nigeria still like this, a favor me. But does not mean I will not come and lie to myself that Nigeria is good. Because yeah, if I make $4,000, it's 6 million. Because yeah, as long as the government is running mad, I'll be doing fine. But if the government is acting properly, I will still do fine. So I want the government to act properly so that we do fine. Those of us who can live and we are still here, sometimes we ask ourselves if we are normal. We know, you are watching me, you know. You are making up to 5 million every month. And you know that if you leave, you still make that kind of money. And you are still here. You know sometimes you ask yourself, you know, be crazy and the crazy. So now crazy with all day. Crazy. So everybody in Nigeria that is still here, is either you have not gotten an opportunity to leave, or the country's madness is favoring you, or you and the country are mad together. How can a country be like this? How can a country be like this? One of my guy with the APC, they Abuja now, Dayo, called me yesterday explaining how it makes sense that Wike is carrying his children on official assignments. When they explain me, I they think whether wait to that. This guy, he they use his brain, they think when they give me his voice note, but the government is favoring him. So I don't blame it. A minister is carrying his children on official trip. He said the children want to learn. Who would they learn from if not their father? If he was the chief of defense staff, will he carry his children to war? So if the CBN governor carries his children to office to work with him on official job, how will it make sense? If governors of states start carrying their children to their office to work with them, you as a Nigerian, can you employ an MD for your company who comes to work with his children? Even husband and wife don't agree they work for the same bank. You carry your children. The kind of things where they make sense of this. Look at Wole Soyinka. He tore his Greek and he tear him. And in the verse say, America no. Say America revoke visa. Because he has lived in a psychiatric hospital for so long, he believes that everybody should be mad like him. Because we have lived in a mad, we are all mad. We don't even understand, say people they think normally again. But it's all right. For me, I would say advice, if you have the resources to leave, don't leave. Stay. Let us fight for a better Nigeria.